standard 10 was about tectonic plates. We didn't spend that much time on this, but it was a little bit redundant in our understanding that when India collided with Asia, Asia went up over it and India went under. And so you just need to understand the layers of the plates again. Here we have the let's see, the continent or the land mass, and then underneath it, it's the plates, the tectonic plates, and underneath that is the mantle. So, and then the motion, you need to just understand that Asia went up and then India goes down. They don't both go in the same direction like this. They don't both go down, and neither do they both go up. It doesn't go that way. India is going that way on this plate. So that helps us to understand, okay, plates, they move in directions to converge. Some are converging and some are separating. Like the ocean rift on the bottom of the floor, bottom of the sea floor, it's like going away from each other, these two plates. And we have lots of volcanoes coming out of here. So the ocean floor is separating. We also need to understand the only way we know where the plates are is because of volcanoes and earthquakes. So this is like the ring of fire. And just wherever there are earthquakes and volcanoes, when they're most likely, where they have occurred multiple times and we've kept track of them, they basically give us a pattern of where the plate boundaries are. So there's no map from, that we can see from a satellite, or, we can't, go to those places and see a line drawn where the boundaries are. The only way we know where those plate boundaries are is because the multiple earthquakes, our record of earthquakes, and our record of volcanoes, because those happen predominantly along the plate boundaries. That's one of the most important things we learned from that. The other thing we learned, and we just repeated this in the last standard on fossil record, is if, I'm just going to draw these as circles. Let's say this is South America, and over here is Africa. If we find a fossil record here that is similar to a fossil record we find over here, and they're at the very exact same time, they're dated back to the same time, that's evidence of continental drift. So that means that these continents used to be together, but now they, over time, they separated, just like India crashing into Asia. These two continents separated from each other, and so our fossil records give evidence to continental drift, that the continents were once one. We know they call that Pangaea. Let's see if I can spell that right, Pangaea. And so that's what we studied for that standard, and that's all you need to know.